So you might have seen the thumbnail for the stream. And hold on, wrong game. Okay, just switching over to
A.
just to prove that I am on a Switch too. Because my signal cut off to switch out to SDR. So first let me check the rules for this DLC waves. So we gotta go to 150. No teams. Items have to be normal. For items runs, we're going to use hard. All vehicles in order. Now, the reason we're going to do Wave 5 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is because there's been a lot of troubling things like that's been happening lately. So, my settings are set, and to prove that I'm on a Switch too, I will show the whole menu. I'll show it for about 5 more seconds. And here's the proof of the races, the race settings. Oh crap. When does timing begin again? Nope. Let me check the okay, after selecting the first track. Okay, let's try again. I think I was a little bit slow because I forgot to rapid press the A button. You're well aware that something terrible has happened in Los Angeles, right? Not just the brutality from the immigration customs enforcement, but also like how like whatever. We're just gonna reset. But there's also like there's also unrest, and they were flying foreign flags, and there's just too much endorsement of violence on all sides. So yeah, let me just show it for 5 more seconds. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's get started again. Okay, load times are kind of fast on the Switch too, by the way, but I'm derusting right now, so if I'm making mistakes, then please let me know, because and there's people on Instagram who like justify the violence in LA on one side because of protest aesthetic. It's very dangerous when you try doing something like that because of it just desensitizes people from right versus wrong, and we're seeing a crisis this generation about that. So I even had to cut ties with one person I knew for over a decade because she submitted to like supporting such awful things. So and yes, I did hear about the Australian reporter getting shot by a rubber bullet. While this is what we cover internationally, why aren't cases in other countries? Like, for example, the one previously mentioned on another stream a few years ago, talked about anymore, or worse, vilified, rather than solidarity. So, I skipped a split by accident, so, gotta... I did use numpad 1, but my times are not saving, so... And, like, it's just... tragic how people... Okay, I almost got, my mushroom, because this game does require more skill than the new Mario Kart world. Barely catching up. I keep getting hit by shells, honestly. I might have to use that because of multiple technical difficulties, like stuff not splitting. Okay, yeah, I kind of missed my chance. That was a pretty awful Daisy Cruiser, by the way. Alright, we're gonna reset. Oh, come on, mate. We're not gonna update. Alright, let's actually edit the stream description. Just modifying some of the Deluxe. Okay, it's very humble, but Actually, I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to change the game because I said to people in blogs, but it's set to gaming, so okay. Now to show proof that I'm playing on a Switch too. Here's the proof of rules. Yeah, I don't know, my capture card's lagging. Oh yeah, it starts very quickly, so gotta press the 1 key once I'm done. That was pretty bad, honestly. And there's the constant lumping of the entire LA metro area, including Orange County, with the and nearby areas like Santa Monica, with the with downtown LA. And then there's all like not just that, but go back to the rubber bullet example I showed earlier. Yeah, I'm de-rusting right now, so this probably won't be my best time, honestly. Yeah, I took the angle a little bit too sharply. Or not sharp enough, I should say. Miss panels. Let's get this done real quick. Okay, yes, why split it has something wrong with it, honestly, so, so splits are not working right now, and I apologize for it. Even how people like in Long Beach getting unfairly lumped in with the entire metro area. I know one channel and that I just discovered. Previously they were covering like race prices in the US versus Japan for Japanese race. And they said that they were fine, so in Long Beach, so it's really terrible just lumping everyone, entire metro area, for just a few blocks in downtown. I got no reaction, but I did get some recovery time like the new Mario Kart game. New Mario Kart game, once you mess up, you will fall behind. Which is why I'm speedrunning 8 Deluxe today. My Switch 2 isn't charging, sadly. Or maybe it says it won't charge. I only set to charge until 90%, but in practice it's charging at less than 90% or something. I gotta use battery health preserving tech because Switch 2 is not known for having a good battery. I tried to use the cancel, but it's not. It wasn't working because my controller was kind of lagging. still need to get used to this game. I had to press the A button repeatedly because this game's load times are no joke on the Switch too. And why are you... And I even saw one person compare, like, deportation rates in Los Angeles to Anne Frank. That is very anti-Semitic. And it just trivializes the Holocaust, honestly. I had to block that person too because whatever you warned about last decade is somehow irrelevant this decade, thanks to the cancer ideology that is Marxism-Leninism. Now, the stream may get delisted, or at least the commentary stream might get delisted, but it's a good thing I'm recording the speedrun itself, because even Vietnam had abandoned Marxism-Leninism as an economic model because of because they knew their economy was not doing well in the 1980s, so they did economic reforms. Ever since then, they've been more open, forward-thinking than in terms of like economics than one may think. And sadly, due to internal affairs within Vietnam, there will be no tariff reprieve on future Switch 2 consoles. So the price may go up to $500 for the basic set. So like, and there's like multiple social media accounts that are affiliated with hostile regimes that are legitimatizing this behavior. It's just disgusting. I mean, the behavior in Los Angeles right now. You know, my times are not showing up, so. What else? Yeah, just a few weeks ago, there were, like, riots in France, too. Especially in Paris, after the PSG won, a soccer tournament. Yet, it was really discussed on mainstream media. And about deportations and stuff, no, I do not support deportations. However, if another country did the same thing as what ICE is doing right now in the US, then, there would be crickets only. No? Like, for example, in Taiwan, they probably boast, like, who they detained and sent back to, their home countries, especially people who overstay from Southeast Asian countries. In Japan, they have detention centers, yet no one talks about it. And Singapore, when deportations happen in Singapore, no one even talks, no one even criticizes it. So why the ideological double standards? So less about policy and more about destroying the American framework and implementing a Marxist-Leninist government in the US. I'm not down for that shit again, honestly. Because you're basically asking for and all while a few blocks of downtown were burning, and the 405 was was shut down. There was a new metro station that opened, but like the 2020 SpaceX flight, this was ignored, which really makes me upset because now I can get between downtown and the airport without a car, but no one even wants to talk about the economical benefits or anything. You just want to parrot the fires and all that stuff. Even local media is guilty of this, so, and then we go to the most dreaded course of this run, the Los Angeles laps. I mean, they had wildfires earlier this year, and now they're burning down the city again. I mean, at least the downtown core. Now there's martial law there, so... Actually, this part takes place in Santa Monica, which I believe is okay for the time being, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm so tired of media outlets, both in US and international, lumping in downtown with Santa Monica, Orange County. Okay, so this is the Dodgers Stadium. Oh, by the way, I did visit Shohei Ohtani's hometown because my friend in Japan moved from Fujisawa to Shohei Ohtani's hometown. So basically took the bullet train to this home. God, this is not going well. Just like this current situation in LA. Terrible excuse, honestly, for me to use that. Maybe I won't be using him because of, oh wait. It's a good thing I held on to it. I'm gonna throw the fireballs backwards and... I was made through this course, thank God. Now I don't have the mental bandwidth to do any more attempts, so, yeah. It's like, whenever other countries do the same thing that ICE is doing, now I'm not defending ICE either, but, they get a free pass, but if America does it, it's suddenly chaos. Even the White House admitted that. And let's not forget about what happened 10 years ago in Baltimore, because there were similar circumstances. Yeah, this is not talked about anymore because of historical amnesia. It runs really deep in this country and in a lot of parts of the world. So, there's that. Wait, that was a horrible excuse to use it like that. My mind is kind of fogged right now. But I still had to do this stream in the guise of a speedrun. Let's see if I can. Yeah, of course. I lost both of my items. Thunder. Okay, this was pretty bad, honestly. hold on to this item. I might get canceled by the Mario Kart speedrunning community over my reviews of this entire situation. Double standards, the escalation on both sides, not fitting into the narrative. Okay, we actually got this done, so go to Cooper Cape now. Next course is Vancouver Velocity. So the thumbnail of this stream is actually the new LAX Metro Transit Center station. Yet no one is celebrating it. Because it doesn't fit the narrative, and media outlets are profiting off this suffering too, by the way. Like, for example, I know both mainstream media outlet sides like Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, they're profiting off the chaos. Newspapers are profiting off the chaos, social media influencers are profiting off the chaos. We gotta talk about Discord too. Now, there are some videos online about the LA riots that say that this was all planned, but they don't really specify which tools are being used to plan it. But I can say for 100% sure that Discord is being 100% is used to plan it. As someone who used to use Discord, I might consider permanently closing my account soon because of how radicalized the platform has become, and even Twitch too, because Twitch is just a radical hellhole, honestly. Yeah, on April 24th, I was lined up at the GameStop at my home. The closest GameStop location that wasn't in the mall, because my nearest one actually closed, so I had to go to another town now. And you know what they said that there's one woman waiting in line. She has a son with autism, and this one sentence just made me leave immediately because I just know how messed up Twitch is. He streams on Twitch. Honestly, that's why I have it blocked, because I don't want this garbage infecting my network. That's why I'm YouTube only, honestly. And we also gotta talk about the aesthetic Japan reels. Just say how peaceful Japan is, but never give context on how events at home can follow you abroad. Like, you may get a ticket to fly out of the United States. However, Kyoto News, which is a major Japanese news agency, they will finish the job for you by reporting this on the same story in a more biased manner than at home. On the subway or train, or on the bullet train as well. So for that reason, Tim Sweeney's comment about installing Linux is like moving to Canada, like in this course, it's only falls on deaf ears, honestly. It's like, maybe I'll enlist the stream, but if if this run gets submitted to speedrun.net or something, then I'll keep the run footage up as a public video. I'm just very tired, honestly. It's just how, I'm tired of Civilization. Even the Switch 2 launch didn't go well either because there's too much clout and all that stuff, too much unrest. Even though we got some statements that in the US they have enough Switch 2s to meet holiday demand later this year. Okay, that's my final time, and I could say that I'm not impressed over it. Honestly, my mind was fogged. I will still be trying to submit this to speedrun.net, but just don't expect the stream to stay up, so yeah.